Evening. Welcome back again to the vlog. This is Royce from Sweden from a very early Saturday. If I'm not mistaken, it's March 15th. Lost track of time already. And it's about 7:30 in the morning. There's a snowstorm coming up, and this is how paradise looks like. Yesterday it was like blue. Oh yeah, it's still blue as well, but there's a snowstorm. That's where I live. Not going to be my place to live after 7 days or so. And this is northern Sweden. Again, this is the story of a guy who would like to live here, and have already decided to live here as well. But now we're trying to make it like a little bit much more realistic because there are several things that I need to hammer out here. Like first is the how do you call this? The transportation. Ideally, I already found like one of, I would assume would be one of many places that I will be trying out to live before, hopefully finding the right property to buy and settle. Oh my goodness, Foxy, I thought you're sick. You're still. Good morning, Foxy, together with everyone else there. Foxy, by the way, is one of our loyal friends here who are watching us always as much as possible, even though she's on a honeymoon before and also was sick. So, well, this was not planned, but I am going to work. You wake up always at 6. Well, that's really good. Okay, also do that. But the problem is that I have to work, and I'm limping because my ankle was checked yesterday by the company nurse, and he put something on it. That's why I feel weird, cannot walk properly. I'm using a different kind of shoe because don't want to. We need extra protection though. I don't want this shoe to be used in my at my work, but this one is, how do you say that? This one is much has support and comfort rather than the Nike. Although both are like high cut styles, but the Nike is just, you know. But weirdly, the Nike has more grip rather than these hiking shoes. And it's now snowing. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to northern Sweden. Welcome to Lapland. Welcome to a lot of names, including depressing to the wrong kind of people. Yes. So, wait. You can see my room from here. If you can see from a distance, there's like a couple of lines of light there. That's my room. My bed is still warm. It's waiting for me, but it's calling for me. But work there is also calling, and we need to go there. So again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Royce. Welcome to Royce from Sweden, the story of my life. Some old guy who is moving here. Much less noise. Definitely way less people. Okay, so I don't hate people. It's just like probably I already in that part of my life that I just prefer to be by myself in most of the time. I would like to have friends as well here. Uh, don't get the wrong impression. I'm very sorry about the shaky, much more shaky video because how do you say that? My ankle is really acting up. It's very painful. Oh, the taxi is here. Okay, that's we have a that's a personalized taxi. That really probably is very expensive as well. You know, driving here is requires a different set of skills. And all of the cars here, especially the local people cars, they have studs on their wheels, not just like winter tires or all year round tires. The all year round tires that are used elsewhere in Sweden and elsewhere that has winter, they don't really do well. Wait. But you really need to have like some metal, small metal things poking outside your wheels just to get grip, because this is absolutely slippery, because it has been like snow being compressed by constant by the weight of the other cars that are passing by. So there we go. I hope you can see the snow falling. It's getting thicker and stronger though, but we have to move on. Imagine this as like a daily view of yours. I was told that you see those bigger bits of snowflakes there. They're actually going to be, they say, during mosquito season, will be sometimes that thick once it's already dusk, or still early morning, which is really, 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 really bad. But the reason why there are so many mosquitoes here during the summer is that all of this water would leave temporary ponds and pools all over the place, because the terrain of Sweden is, much of it has like, how do you say that? Much of it is rocks. And so in between rocks, melted snow will be there, deposited by snow, rain, or whatever the case may be, and water, and then a couple of mosquitoes. Just a couple of mosquitoes will bring big problems. And since that there are not much other mosquitoes, predator insects here, well, yeah, wait, wolf dogs. Would that be like half dog, half wolf, or it would be like the Irish wolfhound, something like that? Yes, of course. I prefer bigger dogs. That's why it would be much more ideal to live here, because you cannot expect a Chihuahua to survive here. No offense to people that has one, or one of those they call toy dog breeds, but Chihuahuas here will be just probably dead by 2 days, or even minutes, being stuck outside. So I would like to have either a huskies, more than one, of course, and or a Samoyed, one of those, or maybe like a Saint Bernard, a Bernese dog, one of those kind of breeds, Rottweilers. I am not sure, but if I have a Rottweiler here, which is my all-time favorite breed, I think they need to have like a jacket or so, because they have really thin fur, not really wintry dogs, you know. But it would be fun if I would be having a walk here with a couple of dogs, walking around. That would be nice. They should be trained, because it's not really very smart to release them here, because if they catch a scent of an animal, like a deer or one of those, they would instinctively run away, and they sometimes do get lost in the forest because you would probably wait. Yes, wolf dogs in Sweden are 25 wolf. Ah, oh, okay, okay. So they're probably bigger. They're probably bigger, and they wolves. If you have seen a wolf and even like a husky or a wolf-looking dog breed, really a big difference. So I didn't know that, but like I said, the reason why dogs that are have gone crazy trying to chase down deer or any others, small animals from the forest is that remember, dogs need to pee to leave a scent mark so they could find their way home. But because of their excitement, uh, they would run as fast as they could to run down uh, the animal, and it you could easily get lost because it put it this way, that looks the same as, well, not this one, this one. Wait, yes, I'm 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 thinking, Foxy, that wolf dogs really need to be trained a lot, and they should be on leashes if you're expecting to meet people. I don't think you could put them on a leash and go to what we call this, like a centrum or something. I don't think that's possible. Not even safe, and definitely not even smart. So again, welcome to Royce from Sweden. This is a story of a guy who came from somewhere else and then now moving to one of the most remote places on earth, and especially in Sweden that way. The temperature right now is negative 11 when I left the home. So, and now it's snowing. And it's still March 15 or 16 or thereabouts, if I'm not mistaken. And I forgot to drink something. Now I'm thirsty. Because when I woke up, took a shower, got dressed, and automatically, went out. Because I'm trying to catch uh, this snowstorm for you guys. I know most of you have seen snowstorms, but eh, if I'm not mistaken, it's my last 10 days or more than 10 days before I wake. Oh my gosh! Look at this! It's Bam! Bam! Today is a Saturday. I'm assuming that you're already home because you said that you're discharged yesterday. So welcome, Bam. Welcome, Foxy. Foxy is from Sweden, who recently got married. Ahem. Okay, so everything is rosy and lovely and wishy, wishy, wishy. No, I'm just kidding. I wish you the best as well. And then Bam is one of our friends also from the Netherlands, which I hope this gig that I was being invited to the Netherlands in The Hague would push through so I could go there. Again, welcome to Northern Sweden. That's the east right now. Okay, she's at home. Excellent news. Okay, that's the east. That's where the sun is moving. And it will not go like this. It would just go like this. Yeah, over there. Like an arc of a rainbow. Uh-huh. So north, we're walking in the general direction of north. Okay. And I'm having a hard time walking because my ankle is not really working very well. Last Tuesday, um, the the hotel provides us with a chiropractor, and she kind of like realigned some of the bits in my body, and apparently my left ankle is one of the weaker ones, and now it's painful. Most of my colleagues who went for the session, well, everything hurts. On my case, nothing really hurt except the one on my left ankle, which is really, really weird. Okay, so again, yeah, I also like dogs. I wish to have dogs as well. Okay, that's our son's. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, it's perfectly understandable to have poodles, Bam, because first, city city life, I'm assuming, well, ladies and gentlemen, the Netherlands is one of the densest places in the world. When I say densest, it's not like a lot of people are everywhere, but it's like it's it they how do you say, Netherlands doesn't have much of this kind of things because most of them are like agricultural fields, flower fields, and then housing and stuff. Because oh yeah, and by the way, guys, the Netherlands doesn't have mountains. Okay, I have no idea, but the tallest natural point in the Netherlands is just a couple of, I mean, there are like probably, yeah, I read it before. So the tallest building in the Netherlands will be the tallest thing in the country. Okay, while the highest point in Sweden is about 11,000 feet or 3,000 meters, thereabouts, and it's very near here, about 300, 400 kilometers. It's also, if you're up there, they say you could really, it's very hikeable. You could see the other side is Norway and the other side is Sweden. We'll try to do that if our knees and ankle is cooperating. Well, it doesn't really matter though. What is important is that you love your dogs and your dogs love you too. Some people, they join all of this like competitions and stuff. Well, that's another form of love for sure. But as long as you have a companion. I mean, in Sweden, there's a law, especially in the cities, is that you cannot keep a dog, any dog, alone in your house, apartment, or wherever you are living, for more than 4 hours alone. Okay. Yeah, I don't think wolf dogs would be very good in the Netherlands unless you have like a big property that is fenced, or you have a big kennel or some sort. And here in Sweden, we even have the hund doggies, which is basically like a kindergarten or a daycare for dogs. I kid you not. So every morning, people drop their dogs there. It's very convenient because almost every commercial center, which is also connected in, excuse me. Oh God, I'm really thirsty. Commercial center that is also attached to a public transport place. You could leave your dogs there for a fee. Now, I'm no idea how much it is, but I'm assuming it's kind of expensive in a way. Yes. So you have to leave your dogs. You cannot leave your dogs alone, unlike cats. So that's why we have cats for now. It's because they're easier to care for, and it's not required to keep them company. You know what I mean? So I have 2 cats, a Siberian forest cat mix, and I would like to have a Maine Coon or one of those Norwegian forest cat. That would be nice. Like I said, I like the bigger the pets, because not because of the, how would you call it? Not because it's big. It's just you can play with them, safely. I mean, look, I don't think Bam's poodle could run properly here. you know. So and it would be a waste if you're not going to live, uh, or at least go out on a regular basis on any weather in Sweden. And it would be nice to bring your dogs outside. You see that house over there, the one behind? That's the that's the minimum size, the smallest one, if given the choice. Okay, if given a choice, that house over there is the one that I like the most among all of these houses I've seen. It's perfect. In fact, all of this, like, if I could buy something like one, two, three, four, like this, and then there's not much, a lot of neighbors, that would be very fun. Hey, Dream! Hello! Guten Tag! Guten Morgen! Guten Morgen! Okay, this is also, this place where I'm staying is like, we call it Little Germany because almost all of the tourists are Deutsch. Okay, so again, Dream, welcome to the show. This is the story of a guy who is living in Stockholm, or basically in a big city, and is crazy enough wanting to live somewhere like this. Okay, I have an excuse. I'm relatively old. I'm over 50, and my kids are all grown up, so they have their own thing. And even you guys would probably relate, it would be very cringy if your father is shadowing you in the city. So they should just like visit me every now and then here, and then that would be fine. You know, uh, my daughters are already, one is 21 and the other one is 16. The older one has her own, life now, but still studying as well. So she doesn't really need me around that often, especially at this age. Not really. That's nice. And it's windy. Oh shit! Yeah, you can see the wind blowing on the roads. So that's the east. This is morning Saturday. Okay. Yeah, Bam. But like I said, the problem with like smaller dogs in the city, that would be perfectly fine, like parks and everything, because it's like maybe like this thick. But that would be like a meter. So, you know, well, who knows? I'm pretty sure somebody here in the north has a poodle as well. Do you have like the toy poodle, or you have the bigger ones? Because they have like the toy poodle and then the smaller poodle. Uh, like I said, uh, dogs do get lost in the forest. I give you that. Where was it? Foxy. Wolves dogs are nice as long as they know what that you are the alpha, since those dogs test you a lot. Otherwise, and that's dangerous. Yes, that's the truth. I mean, put it this way: all dogs, you know, there is such a thing as a spoiled cat and a spoiled dog. Okay, and the reason why they're being spoiled is that when you don't let dogs make the decisions. It's not cruelty, guys. Believe me. Dogs are pack animals. You know, they're naturally born to be followers of someone. Okay, so don't think that the dog should have their own feelings and be free and everything. Because if they become free, you will be lunch. You know, that's that. I'm not kidding. Or it could be funny, but it's not really funny. You know what I'm saying? You need to exert some sort of like, I'm the one in charge. That's really important. Uh, don't even think that you might be thinking, oh, my dogs doesn't need that because they're not going to be like, in the show or something. I'm not asking. I'm not referring to the to teaching dogs to do tricks like catch ball or return stuff or jumping around or something. No, 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 no. Uh, my Rottweilers, I shout at them every now and then, not every day. That would be bad. That would be. But when they're like misbehaving or they're doing something that is somewhat destructive, I shout, which would be the analogy of barking, because I have to insist it. Yes, you know. So you have to be really strict. You have to really be strict. Like, for example, like I can shout here, Winter, stop. Okay, something like that. You cannot do this, like Winter, stop, please. That's not going to work. And I mean, guys, like I said, I'm not making fun of some people, but this is dogs are pack animals, and the easier for you to take care of them if they know that you're the alpha male or alpha or female or alpha person, whatever the case. That's very important, you know, because you might end up being listed as the member of the pack that just catches food and catches food and bring it there, and you're not even like you're going to be one of the lieutenants or something. Or worse, the dog thinks of you as a minion. That's even worse. You won't get any respect from your dog for sure. And wait, Foxy. I mean, dogs are trying to become alpha if they see a chance to try to take and run into listening to see if how far they can go. You always got to be in charge. Yes, that's true. Uh, for those who think that dogs have rights, it's true. They do have rights. But you do need to understand that certain animals are born to work in a certain way. So dogs are pack animals, or for the short story, it's like a team, and you're the captain of the team. You should be always captain of the team. Okay, you don't want to be the water boy or any of the assistants, because they will not respect you. And when I say not respect you, it doesn't mean that they don't follow you. It's just like they they will not take you seriously. You know, it's harder for you to make them stop barking or chase things or do things basically, because you're not. They think that they're in charge and your job is just to provide food, and that's really bad. That's not really like a very smart way of having a dog. And guys, I told you, this is not some form of cruelty. The dogs here in this kind of setting, because this is wilderness, and having a dog is very, very handy and very useful as well. They provide companionship. Well, in a general sense, protection. But in this place is, well, essentially, how do you say that? Crime free, if there's such a word, crime free. Because I kid you not, in 70 days I haven't seen a police car. There's no police here. No, I'm just kidding. There is police somewhere, but people take care of themselves here. They take care of each other as well. So the police have it a little bit much more uh, easier, but definitely I'm assuming it's boring. No action, so to speak. Okay, but of course there's also violence here, the occasional theft, uh, then domestic disturbances and things like that. You know, people here are also human. And one thing that I need to stress, even though I love this place, you have to understand it is also living here. are not perfect. Anywhere in the world, people are not perfect. So I'm not saying this that you should avoid this place because people are hurting each other, because anywhere in the world are doing that. Okay, it's just so happened that in this place it's less. It's lesser because from what is that I guess the people here have, in a sarcastic way, have better things to do. You know what I mean? Okay, wait. Let's see, Foxy. You know the reason why I'm able to read your chats is that there's no sun. Royce, it's not going to be a crime free for long as I'm driving. Just hit your phone. Yes, believe me, if you drop your phone here, uh, the worst thing that would happen is that it would go kaput and probably get broken because of the temperature, not by stealing, you know. Because people here are very honest. It's like old school, old style living here. And if you're relatively getting old, duh, you prefer this one because, you know, in many places in the world, especially in the cities, people are getting meaner, if you know what I mean. They do get meaner now. Uh, I mean, if you have read the news or heard the news about Sweden, we have the highest crime or violence in Europe. It's actually true, you know. But that's another day, another place, and another uh, somebody else should tackle that one because I'm not really. I just know what most people know from the news. Okay, so but it's true though that Sweden is one of the, if not the highest, gun-related violence place in Europe, and that's really weird because you know what? I mean, in many places in Europe, let's say in Italy, anywhere you go, there's a lot of buildings. Italy would look like this most of the time without the snow. Not that one, empty. Okay, and that leave your bicycle if it's fancy. I lost a bicycle one time. Fancy. Bought it today, lost by nightfall. But here, if you leave your bicycle, I can assure you, you would still see it many months later, still here. You know, if somebody would pick it up, probably go bring it somewhere in the centrum, or you know, post it on online. You know, found this and like that. Most likely. Okay, I'm not saying that people would steal it, but you know. Oh God, look at this place. This is really good. Uh-huh. Yeah. Foxy in Slusen. That's one of the a little bit much more sketchier parts of the. You know what? Like I said, like in 7 years, Foxy, in living in Stockholm, I only once saw like pickpockets. The reason why is that I have some training, and you could actually tell in public places who is the most likely. It's not based on race, religion, or what, or it's based on their actions. You cannot base them now with clothes because they're start trying to pretend to be like, you know, office people or somebody less likely to be suspected of pickpocketing. But you could like my somebody who told me you can know a criminal in public places by always thinking like this: people that are not supposed to be there, like too close to you when you're getting into the train or getting off the train, or you know, you're being corralled or surrounded by people that it's like abnormally being surrounded by people. You're already being robbed by them. So a lot of thieves, I usually smile and wave at them and then they realize that their cover is broken. And that's the thing. When it comes to like pickpockets, I have to share you thing. The element of surprise is the one that you need to take care of or to be aware of, essentially. And because a lot of people are, how, how could you say, a lot of people are sometimes oblivious to their surroundings, and that's where the opportunity to steal comes, like putting your bags behind you, beside you, uh, you know not paying attention about your surroundings. That is a perfect recipe for problems. You know what I mean? Guys, like I said, here in Europe, if you're visiting for the first time, this is some of the places that I have been, and from my experience, several times in these places as well. I mean, I've been to these cities or places several times, not just once, okay? And I have to tell you, most major cities of Italy, like Rome, Venice, and Milan, and Florence, it's littered with pickpockets, okay? That would be your pickpockets in Rome. Sometimes they pretend to be priests or nuns. So some people become a little bit more unguarded, but not really. Yes, that's true as well. They try to, because most people, especially like this, uh, they take the opportunity when the doors of the trains are closing and you're near the door and you're, tapping away. That's really bad for sure. Okay, that's really bad. And then, you know, basically, they're thieves, pickpockets. They take advantage of people who doesn't pay attention. You know, I know it may sound really harsh, but it's a friend's advice to you guys outside. I have never been uh, like robbed before. I lost that bike because I parked it and chained it, and that's a different story because I cannot really guard it 24/7. But in my person, I have never experienced that one though, because for the simple reason is that uh, I stay alert. Well, not alert like a soldier alert. It's just like uh, always look around when you're, you know, be aware. These are the same people everywhere I go or something. That would be a bad thing. It's definitely a bad sign as well. So just wanted to like let you know when it comes to that. We have already talked about dogs and stuff. It's a very productive morning. Okay. Oh, the sun is shining now. Okay, so you can really tell that's now the east. But the east is not like going to be like this. Like I told you, it would be like that. Imagine that ball of light is going to just fly or rise above those treetops, and then land there in the sometimes in the oh yeah, the days are longer now, so that's a good sign. The days are longer. Oh yeah, Samuele is from Italy. Yes, he could tell that because remember, guys, I used to live in Italy before for 14 years, so I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but like I said, you need to be very careful, guys. Anywhere you live, you need to be very careful. That's why I moved here, because how do you say that? I don't think pickpockets will travel very, very far just to pickpocket one. And of course, like this morning, I'm alone. There is no reason for another person to be just beside me for no reason. So yes, so that's the thing. Okay, so that's the hotel, guys. For those who are new here, that's the hotel that I work, 500 room plus, and then that's the lake over there. It's windy. I cannot go there right now, and like I said, this will be the part of the show that I need to say thank you to everyone for being such a good viewer. Bam, Foxy, Bam, Metrics. What's his name again? The guy from Germany. Where is it? Like, let's see. Where's that? Where's that guy from Germany? He disappeared. But nevertheless, the guy from Germany. Thank you very much as well. And it is it is time to go. Need to because I'm very thirsty. So again, guys, thank you very much. Bam, take care, get well. Foxy, I hope you're feeling much more better. Again, from northern Sweden, I'll try to blog later on. I start at 9 and finish at 10 o'clock in the evening. So that will be 13 hours of working. Yes, more money. Well, proper work. So again, thank you very much. Bye. Thank you, Taksimiki. Ido from northern Sweden.